The third retreat of the Committee for the Review of the Laws of the Federation of Nigeria opened in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State on Wednesday with a call by the Ebonyi State Governor, Right Honorable Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru, on the committee to use the opportunity to tidy up their work for the betterment of the nation's legal jurisprudence.
This gathering fills me with deep pride, for today, Ebonyi is not only hosting distinguished leaders, legal-minded and patriotic leaders of this great nation, Ebonyi is also hosting history. What you have assembled here to do is nothing less than shaping the very legal soul of our dear nation. On behalf of the government and the most beautiful ladies of our great state, the finest people of this state, Ebonyi, I extend to you our warmest greeting, our enduring hospitality, and our prayer for fruitful deliberation. Every society is measured by the strength of its law. When laws are clear, modern, and just, the people prosper. When they are weak, outdated, or incoherent, progress is hindered and justice is delayed. The laws of the Federation, last consolidated in the year 2004, have served us for over 2 decades as a nation. But in those 21 years, Nigeria has experienced sweeping transformation, technological advancement that have redefined how we live and work, economic shifts that have opened new frontiers, constitutional development that have reshaped governance, and global reality that demand fresh response. We cannot carry yesterday's law.
The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Prince Lateef Fagbemi, SAN, reiterated his support and commitment to the law review, stating the many gains of the process.
This third retreat marks a pivotal stage in your journey in order to harmonize drafts, resolve gray areas, and move closer to producing a comprehensive revised 2025 edition of the Laws of the Federation of Nigeria. I wish to note that the committee has worked painstakingly on over 757 acts in addition to the 2025 enactment and their subsidiary legislations and tax laws. The significance of this revision exercise cannot be overstated. Its gains include A, modernizing our legal framework to reflect current realities, B, eliminating obsolete, spent, and repealed laws, C, enhancing accessibility of the law, D, promoting legal certainty and ease of doing business, and E, aligning our laws with the Constitution of Nigeria's international obligations, thereby strengthening the rule of law and democratic governance. As we commence this third retreat, I urge us all to approach these sessions with renewed energy, focus, and a spirit of collaboration. Let us consolidate the progress we have made thus far and ensure that our revised laws will stand as lasting legacies, clear, accessible, and reflective of our collective aspirations as a nation.
Chairman Laws of Nigeria Review Committee, Professor Olawale Fapohunda, SAN, promised a reward in 4-day retreat that will provide the Federation with properly reviewed laws.
The committee has since its inauguration reviewed 737 acts. We have taken on board an additional 16 acts, including the recently enacted Nigerian Tax Act of 2025, an important outcome of the federal government of Nigeria's tax reform program. We have also deliberated on 753 subsidiary legislation. Out of this, I'm pleased to announce that we have concluded the review of 641. Our key deliverables as we begin the process of concluding our work is to deliver, one, a clear draft and consolidated version of the laws of the Federation, free from redundant laws and errors. Two, a detailed report documenting revision processes and procedure, and a narrative report on each of the laws we reviewed, stating the actions taken, including recommendations on acts that need to be expunged, either on the basis of outdatedness or any other related factors.
Speaking at the event, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Ebonyi State, and Chairman Bodies of Attorneys Generals of Nigeria, Dr. Ben Odo, provided some perspectives on what the retreat is all about.
This retreat is a significant milestone of our collective pursuit for stronger and more relevant, coherent legal order. The laws of every nation define the legal framework for justice. The periodic review of these laws makes this law responsive to emerging realities and effective in the protection of the rights of the citizens.
The Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Justice, standing in for the House of Representatives at the retreat, Right Honorable Barrister Sunday Sarakas Umeha, member representing Udi Ezagu Federal Constituency, said he looked forward to the conclusion of the review for the good of the Nigerian people.
What we have gathered to do is to continue the ongoing work, because the committee was inaugurated in 2024, and since then we've been on the journey of repealing, reviewing, and making critical inputs on the laws of the federations of Nigeria. So what we've gathered to do is to wrap up our assignments, come up with a report, and by the special grace of God, we'll take it up from there. So it's a continuation of the work ongoing by members of the committee. That's why we've gathered today.
The retreat has in attendance attorney generals from over 31 states of the Federation, law teachers, members of the bar and bench, among others. The retreat will end on the 30th of August, following which the committee is expected to turn in a new compendium of laws of the Nigerian Federation.